A seismic upheaval is about to occur in the financial world, and it's taking place behind closed doors. According to reliable sources, the XRP ledger is experiencing a significant change. The Federal Reserve-backed private fork was created with Wall Street institutions in mind. Neither is the public XRP ledger being replaced, nor is this an aggressive takeover. Quite the opposite. It's a huge endorsement of XRP's technology and its place in international finance. Informally called the Wall Street Chain, this new project is a two-tiered structure that has the potential to revolutionize the way liquidity, settlement, and institutional finance function in the modern day. If you're looking for a reliable source to find out about stories that the conventional media ignores, you've found Crypto Insights. Please like, subscribe, and enable notifications before we delve in. Anyone keeping tabs on the world's financial infrastructure or owning XRP will find this article to be a game changer. This new development was based on a misunderstood Ripple technical briefing that addressed XRPL sidechains and central bank private nets. According to insiders within the Federal Reserve, the idea has been developed farther than what was originally stated in the official blog post, which framed these sidechains as instruments for testing out private settlement settings. Reportedly, they are collaborating with prominent Wall Street firms including JP Morgan and BlackRock, as well as a small number of international clearinghouses to develop a private permissioned XRPL. This customized ledger, tailored to institutional requirements, would be completely interoperable with the public XRP ledger. Enhanced privacy, faster settlements, and personalized compliance tools. Importantly, the Wall Street chain is inseparable from the public XRP ledger rather than a replacement for it. In order to keep their private chain secure and liquid, institutions need constant access to the public XRP coin. Because of this self-reinforcing cycle, institutional demand for public XRP skyrockets, guaranteeing that retail and individual holders continue to reap significant benefits from price appreciation and network adoption, even as the elite enjoy their specialized infrastructure. Just think about what this dual-layer system could mean for a second. Fast, decentralized, and secure settlements are provided by the public XRP ledger, which continues to serve millions of users, retail investors, and worldwide payment corridors. At the same time, institutions run their own networks, ensuring liquidity, collateralization, and interoperability across chains by using the public XRP coin. This two-tiered design may mark a first in blockchain ecosystems, allowing for everyday users and the financial elite to coexist on the same platform with distinct levels of operational rights but reciprocal benefits. Impressive as the technological benefits are, the Wall Street link would enable the world's largest financial institutions to deal in derivatives, cross-border transactions, and complicated settlements at light speed. The private chain cannot function independently thanks to Ripple's connection to the public ledger. The core XRPL's liquidity and distributed nature determine its stability and security. The underlying utility of the public token goes beyond speculation when it becomes the lifeblood of institutional operations. From a business point of view, this is absolutely groundbreaking. Public XRP will become theoretically infinitely desirable when the biggest banks in the world are compelled to purchase it in order to power their private networks. In order to keep their operations running smoothly, all significant institutions must rebalance their holdings quarterly by purchasing and holding XRP. With the first surge alone having the ability to propel XRP above $500, analysts anticipate even greater valuations as usage increases and more institutions go online. There's a geopolitical element to it as well. Worldwide, authorities and central banks are keeping a careful eye on Ripple's infrastructure. If governments or other financial institutions want to build institutional rails for blockchain technology while keeping public decentralized access intact, the Wall Street chain idea could serve as a model. Ripple will continue to play a pivotal role in these innovations, since it designed the XRPL to accommodate sidechains and private forks, no matter the trajectory of changes in international policy. Think about when it is. Vulnerabilities in the market are growing. Financial institutions are looking for scalable, trustworthy alternatives to traditional settlement networks as fiat currencies come under fire. This is precisely what is provided by XRP's Ledger, which has recently gained validation from the Federal Reserve. By including the Wall Street chain, XRP gains institutional legitimacy and sends a message that the biggest names in finance consider it crucial for future settlements. Attention is also required of retail investors. The Wall Street chain indirectly supports the public XRP ledger with every purchase, movement, and settlement, even as the wealthy operate their private chains. A positive feedback loop is created when liquidity, network activity, and token velocity all improve, which directly benefits individual holders. This is more than a simple change to the infrastructure. It's a monetary system in which the mutual reinforcement of retail involvement and institutional necessity is strong. It is clear that Ripple's approach is strategically brilliant. Ripple is able to include institutional demand without worrying about centralization, thanks to this system design. For individuals that value privacy, scalability, and compliance, the Wall Street chain provides a complementary permissioned network. In contrast, the public ledger is completely decentralized, permissionless, and accessible to everyone. The requirement for widespread acceptance and the demands of regulators are both met with this ideal compromise. The larger macroeconomic ramifications should also be considered. The modernization, cost-cutting, and operational resilience of banks and other financial institutions is coming under increasing strain. Utilizing the Wall Street chain allows them to keep command over valuable settlements while taking part in an expanding decentralized environment. Thanks to its dual involvement, XRP is currently the foundation of next-generation liquidity and an integral part of the world's changing financial system. As the project grows, we expect further changes as well. The Wall Street chain is anticipating the addition of more institutions. Public XRP could soon be required for private ledger operations in a variety of contexts, including cross-border payments, corporate treasury operations, central bank pilot programs, and an increase in the network effect. As a result of widespread acceptance, increased liquidity, and rising prices, the ecosystem is expanding at an exponential rate. Technically, Ripple's sophisticated engineering is on full display in the way private sidechains are integrated with the public ledger. Consensus, auditability, and security are guaranteed with every transaction on the private network that references the main ledger. With the public XRP coin serving as collateral and a source of liquidity, the decentralized network is fortified with each institutional move. The success of XRP is intimately related to the success of institutions, as the private chain is essentially dependent on the public ledger. Honestly, there has never been an alignment of incentives like this for holders. Retail holders gain from a larger network, more liquidity, and more use cases, while institutional operations on a big scale raise XRP's demand and scarcity. An operational and technologically grounded structural demand model, as opposed to a simply hypothetical one. Everyone in the Crypto Insights family, now you see the big picture. The XRP ledger is undergoing a bifurcation that is increasing its value, credibility, and demand rather than merely evolving. Building a chain on Wall Street ensures XRP's legitimacy among top institutions while protecting the public ledger for users around the world. Decentralized finance, institutional adoption, and the interaction between public and private blockchain networks are all about to be rethought by this two-layer architecture. This is